Welcome to Table Flip, hosted by the lovely Susie and the impeccable Barry, with special guests Aaron, Dodger, Chad. Come along and let's flip tables.
We have a very special game for you guys today. You guys are gonna love this. It is the game of Slash.
Slash.
Slash. Dude, it's romance without borders.
That's the tag on the box.
Slash is a storytelling game for 3 or more players. Play starts with the matchmaker selecting a character from their hand and give a prompt, challenging the other players to tell a story about the character and their one true pairing. The players then must make a selection from their hand and tell their story to convince the matchmaker their card is the one true pairing. After hearing all the stories, the matchmaker chooses the one true pairing, and that player collects both cards. But wait! If any player believes there is a better pairing on the table, they can wager a point card and make their case. And if they succeed, they collect both matching cards. But if they fail, they lose the card they wagered. After the final couple is chosen, the next player becomes the matchmaker, and play continues until a predetermined point limit is reached.
So the player who goes first is the one of us who has most recently read a fan fiction / fiction.
I know this is stereotypical, but I read some Sonic fan fiction last week.
Last week, that's very recent.
Yesterday was linked to a crossover of Kuroko no Basket and Attack on Titan.
Whoa.
How does that work
Real
out?
bad.
Wow.
It is not good.
Do they play basketball with like the 3-dimensional maneuver here?
No,
'Cause that'd be cool.
it's just Kuroko characters inside of Attack on Titan.
That's lame.
I know, but then they all bang, so it's
I
fine.
think you probably win, unless anyone
Yeah.
read any today.
Anyone ready this morning?
Perfect.
A fresh cup of Slash.
So,
Captain James T. Kirk.
can you put that in the center for
okay.
me?
James Cook.
I mean, that's good for
And what is our prompt?
Tell me what he finds the most attractive about his companion of your choosing.
Okay. So Captain James Kirk is very passionate with his boyfriend Count Chocula. He really admires the strength and the power that Count Chocula exudes from his chocolatey realm.
I see.
And I mean, he's in a position of power, and he's attracted to power, and what's more powerful than a count?
Does he make the cereal, or is he just trying to get the
He
cereal?
is the
Oh, he is the cereal.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
All right.
He's made of Count Chocula.
What a delicious
Choculos.
relationship. Every morning he gets to wake up next to that.
Was this about how they met?
No, it's what they find attractive.
this is
Okay.
what they find the most attractive about their companion of your choosing.
Well, Captain James T. Kirk, he is a man who doesn't really like answering to anybody. He needs someone really passionate to help him out.
It's true.
Who better than Danny Sexbang?
Oh, I was going to say, there's no way
And
that's
you
a
know
real
what
card.
he loves about Danny Sexbang? His Jufro. He can't keep his hands away
Can't
from
stop
it.
touching it.
Is his
stop.
Jufro
stop
curls
myself.
just tangle around his fingers and they embrace in a deep tonguey kiss.
Wow.
And
The
that
tiniest of kisses.
and that is a little taste of the romance you'll read in my Slash
a little
novel.
bit of a trump card right there.
Wow, that's
Aaron?
wild stuff. Okay, so as we know, James T. Kirk is he's going around the universe and he's kissing all the ladies.
True.
Because he's so cool. But he realized that he was looking in the wrong place. So he found the perfect man, Ron Swanson, who's just as commanding and manly as him. That's why he loves him so much, is his commanding manliness, his understated manliness to James T. Kirk's overstated manliness.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done. All right, just go. God.
See, the thing with Kirk is that he's seen so much, and there's a lot of weight on the shoulders of a captain.
It's true.
And it's very hard for him to connect with other people. But this special person he can connect with because it's actually Captain Jean-Luc Picard. And this is before they met in the movie, and Kirk died terribly when that bridge fell down on him.
Right.
Which was the worst way to die. It's like 20 years ago. In generations, it's pretty bad.
Tell me more. What does he love about Picard?
Well, Listen, when that little bald head's rubbing up against your neck, oh, it is the best. It is like it's like a baby seal.
Right now, are you role playing?
I just fell into it. I imagine it fits perfectly in the crook of your neck, and you can just hold it. And you're like, everything's gonna be all right because it feels like the sun against your chest.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to
Poetry.
say that really, Captain James T. Kirk belongs with Captain John Luke Picard.
Yes, thank you.
The only one who will ever truly understand him.
thank you.
And they are separated by time and space, which is the saddest love of all.
Well,
I think
Dan
Dr.
is
Who
gonna
they go up
be
to the walls of the
heartbroken.
ships and just push against each other.
Oh.
Okay,
Doesn't mean it's the most genuine love.
so you
Only a
add up-
captain's love can know another captain's love.
you add up the
Guess
points
so,
from
we get
my card and from your card.
Okay.
These are the
I have
started, I guess.
2 points.
Never get to draw back up to 10.
Yep.
Strong lead. Strong, but as small a lead as you can have.
All right, Barry, you are the
Okay.
host.
Jon Snow. Tell me about their first date.
Okay.
Well, Jon Snow.
No,
Jon Snow from Game of Thrones.
he knows nothing.
He is romantic at heart. And when we're telling you about his first date?
Yeah.
Well, he happened to be at a coffee shop alone, and he looks over at the over at the next table, and there's Chad writing Sonic fan fiction.
Wow! Oh, I get Jon Snow.
Wait, is there
So excited. Oh boy!
Hold on. So Chad looks up at Jon Snow, and their eyes lock
I didn't
momentarily.
ask about how they met.
Wait, it goes to the first date.
That is the first date.
Give the date time to develop, okay?
All right, so they lock hands immediately, and they just know. They know.
Fast forward. First date.
So they go back to Jon Snow's house.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Wow, that was quick.
We go back to
Chad, you're cheating.
Castle Black.
How did you know all this?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Aaron. What do you got for me?
Wait, I want to know what else happens. Come on. Hold on now.
All right. Okay. So everybody knows that Jon Snow knows nothing.
Yeah.
So his first date with Alex Trebek. They just great conversations, and by the end, let me tell you, Jon Snow knew something.
I like to think that Alex Trebek actually does know all the answers.
And he didn't ask him to phrase it like a question. Oh!
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, I still think Chad is the best romantic partner for Jon Snow.
Well, that would be great because we're both sexually repressed men.
So
The
Jon,
best-
wait, hold on. Jon Snow was like, we should be boyfriends, and Alex Trebek was like, in the form of a question.
Who is your new boyfriend? Me. Okay. Category me. Let's see. Jon Snow has been stuck in a rut for a long time.
Yeah.
And the perfect person to pull him out of that rut is Zooey Deschanel. Manic Pixie Dream Girl, Zooey Deschanel. He's probably, I think
on
they're-
the card.
Pixie Dream Girl.
Yeah,
Jazz
Queen of the
singer
Manic
and
Pixie Dream
actor.
Girls, Zooey Deschanel. What I think happened is Jon Snow's trying to get some more supplies for Castle Black. He's getting some wood at IKEA, and Zooey Deschanel's like, oh, I don't know what plates to get. Zooey Deschanel. And then from there, they just have a nice.
Jon Snow sounds like?
That's what they both sound like, actually. And then
Wait,
from there, they have
Castle
a-
Black is made with like IKEA planks of wood.
Yes, it's a big surprise. Yeah, it's
Wow.
it's tough to build.
Most of it was bought on Etsy.
Yeah. And they have a nice date through IKEA as Zooey Deschanel shows like some nice colors, like some plaids he can put on to change his outfit. It really brings the humor out of him, changes his life.
Wow. That's nice, but it's Alex Trebek.
Wait, I haven't gone
Oh,
yet.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait,
God.
okay, hold on.
I'm
You
sorry. I
gotta
saw
beat
four
Alex
cards on this.
Trebek. That's the
I'm
lead.
gonna move this disc up outside. Make them I'm sorry, but please.
It's okay.
Staring you in the face.
Please,
okay, I
beat Alex
understand.
Trebek. That is
No one can beat Alex
I don't think I
Trebek.
can. But Jon Snow is a beautiful man.
Yes.
Luxurious curls.
Oh,
that
baby.
beautiful pale skin. Really, who could say no? So when Bowser saw him,
Wow.
Bowser knew he must be a princess. Unfortunately, it turned out that he was wrong. But they made that special connection, once he was kidnapped and they had a lot of time alone. So they decided, let's go on our first date. Unfortunately, Bowser has very skewed ideas of what a first date is like. And so they spent most of the time in the castle, just kind of watching TV with all the kids around. And it was a little weird. But Through a lot of good talk and conversation, Bowser realized, you know, I've been chasing princesses all this time because I didn't want to face the truth about myself. That really, I love men.
Whoa, doggy.
That's a good twist.
That's pretty hot.
So,
It's still Alex Trebek.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I get it, I know.
Alex
Yeah,
Trebek.
that's Trebek, baby.
I hope that's worth 3 points.
It's 2 points.
Pretty good.
All right. Well,
Everybody
who
draw a
is our
card.
next lovely guest? Cersei Lannister is looking for love.
More Game of Thrones.
It's just gonna be Game of Thrones characters.
Oh, hell yeah.
She's a sexy brother fucker.
Oh, got it. Yeah, if anybody else in this group has another Lannister card, please play it.
So what are we
So this
saying
is
about
going to
her?
be all about how they are the best lover for Cersei Lannister. We're going a little bit spicy.
All right, well, okay, so Cersei Lannister, you know that she is a selfish lady. She always just wants to have fun. So Cyndi Lauper
Okay.
is a perfect match for her. They are always just wanting to have fun. The end.
Is this Goonies era Cyndi Lauper?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wow. That's it?
That's. You didn't give me.
How is she a good lover?
I don't know. Cyndi Lauper's a singer, so she's got great mouth work.
Good.
And Cersei Lannister is very selfish, so she just takes it all the
Plus,
time.
points to Cyndi Lauper. There's that one time she was singing and a bird pooped in her mouth while she was singing.
There you go.
She just
that
powered
the
through
Cyndi
it.
care?
It's a video of that.
a real
and
And-
bird poop just falling in her mouth. She just
And
took it.
according to this card, she bravely discussed female masturbation in song.
That's true.
Wow.
So they're perfect for each other because they're girls.
All right, Chad.
For this one, we're going to go a little bit dark and sexy, and that Cersei will run into, I don't know how to say this, Lolth, the demon queen of spiders and the patron deity of the drow. So she is just a real sinister bee. And Cersei just going through, what are we supposed to be doing? I'm just going to do a whole story about
This is
them.
how they're good lovers.
This is how they're good lovers. Okay, so forgetting how they all met, which is pretty great. I could get into it. The main thing is really good is their entire sex life is just holding poison daggers to each other's throats, like I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. I'm just gonna get. And then they kiss.
Oh,
It's dangerous.
that is living life on the edge.
Yeah.
Now, while I respect that sort of danger, I think she'd like the sort of danger that's really going to pay off for her in the end. Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean has octopus tentacles on his face.
And it's Jeffrey.
Say
It's
no
Bill
more.
Nye.
Say no more, am I
Right.
right? Yeah.
Oh, he is pretty grimy, yeah.
Wow.
That's it.
All those weird shell
You
people
haven't
can just
gone?
watch you guys kiss.
You haven't gone, Barry.
So Cersei Lannister is a powerful lady, and she's addicted to power and finds power attractive. So what better match for a powerful queen than the Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland? They're a good match because they're all like, I'm angry at things. So they have this passionate, angry love together.
A lot of murder accusations while they're making love.
Exactly. So that's
Dang.
about
Just
it.
And they're
rolling around.
both queens.
Exactly.
I mean, the drow thing is totally a queen too.
Yeah, and Cyndi Lauper is like the queen of pop.
Demon queen.
Her and Michael Jackson, the queens of pop
Yeah.
of the 80s
Please.
and 90s.
Octopus face.
Love being with Davy Jones because Davy Jones is still like beneath her in status, so she gets to be a total asswipe to him.
But that means they have to like make love in the water.
Yeah,
It's
she
gonna be all
needs-
gross
she
with
needs
seawater and
someone
stuff
who's-
because he can't
she
be on
can-
land.
That's
She
true.
needs someone she can still control,
Covered in
though, for
barnacles.
powerful reasons. She doesn't want someone who's more powerful or as powerful as her.
With
because she's
tentacles on
already
his
strong.
face.
I'm gonna go with Davy Jones.
Wait, I
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
you gotta
test.
put up one of your point cards.
Whatever. 1 point. Cyndi
If you
Lauper.
one of these
Wait, no,
cards.
the one that lets you
Oh,
win.
it does?
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind.
You're not gonna use one of your points?
Hell no, I
was-
won these fair and square.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same points.
Yeah, but this is a card I wanted to get rid of.
That's not how it works. All right. So, Aaron, it's your turn.
Oh boy. All right, let me go.
Draw a card, everybody.
All right. Everybody knows that Mike Nelson from Mystery Science Theater 3000 hates bad movies. But what bad movie do he and his lover watch late nights?
I think Mike's a strong man, a leader of robots and other men. A good date for him to watch a movie with is actually the 50-foot woman from Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. So he sits very kindly on her lap and just kind of like rests on her knee right there.
That's a pretty narcissistic woman, though.
No, what? No, well, I mean, he wants to watch it. He's like, tell me about yourself. She's like, let me show you about that time I killed that city. And then he sits on her knee and they watch the real life events of Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Yeah.
And he cracks wise, like, that's true, I did kill that guy.
I like it. But you're gonna have to do better than that to beat that.
Dodger.
Look. He and the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park.
Oh, so there was there just one Velociraptor the whole time?
The clever girl
Okay,
Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. They like to spend a lot of time together. You know, they like to watch all of the classics, like Avenge of the Puppet People, in which real people are turned into tiny people, not actually puppets. They're turned into tiny people, and then they have to try to figure out how to escape. And really, does that not sound like a terrible movie for them to discuss together?
The whole time the Raptor's like,
Oh, hi.
Exactly.
That actually sounds like a good movie for the 50-foot woman and him to discuss.
That's
Because
true.
then it's role reversal.
relate on it.
True, that's true.
Okay, so Mike is gonna hang out with Marie Curie, and as we all know, she's the inventor of the theory of radioactivity. So of course they're gonna watch the Hulk movies, just all the movies they've made about the Hulk.
Good movies.
And they're just gonna talk and be like, that's pretty stupid. And she'll be like, that's not how gamma rays work. And he's gonna be like, this plot is terrible. And they're gonna bond over that.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Wow, very
Look, we already know Mike Nelson has a love for terrible movies. Well, he's going to take that up to the next level with his love of Charlie the Haunted Robot from Scooby-Doo. He's a clunky humanoid robot, possibly possessed by a ghost.
he's a ghost robot?
But the movie they're going to watch together is they're going to watch that new Ouija board movie for Halloween that came out this year.
Oh.
They're going to watch that movie together and then
Because-
talk about how bad it is.
Because he's a ghost and he knows ghost things.
Fuck yeah.
He's like, that's not how ghosts work.
Yeah. And he's gonna love it, because he's from Scooby-Doo.
But he's gonna have to sit next to that cold, hard robot shell that whole time.
He's used to it.
Imagine a giant
I mean,
woman's
he
lap.
sits next to
He's
robots
had
all
plenty
time.
of robots.
Anyway.
Yeah.
He's not into robots anymore. He's had that.
He's in the
He's into velociraptors now.
You can't cuddle
man.
a velociraptor.
But Marie's gonna give him that good, scientifically accurate
Charlie
movie
the
talk.
Haunted Robot.
Just keep saying
I can read the name. Oh, God. This is a tough one.
Make a little couch out of the
Charlie
thigh
the
meat of the
50-foot
Haunted
woman would
just-
rip his body.
Just curl up in it.
She wouldn't fit in the theater,
She
dude.
would not. She wouldn't fit in the
Okay,
theater.
okay,
or
okay.
It's a drive-through theater.
I think
In space?
Mary Curie is gonna have to take it.
Are you fucking
Somebody really
kidding
wants
me?
to.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes the most sense. They both have critical things to talk about the movies of the Hulks.
Don't mind if I do.
Well-
Oh wait, hold on a second. I'm going to throw out which captain do I use? Which captain do I use? I'm gonna go with strong, bold Kirk.
Remember,
snap.
remember that this is not you trying to convince Barry. This is now
Yes.
you trying to convince all of us
Yes.
that you're right.
Okay,
You're wrong.
we all agree that Curie is a terrible choice because she's also like radioactive. So Mike's gonna die.
She's not radioactive.
Yeah, she was like.
died of radiation
Yeah.
poisoning. That makes her radioactive.
Yeah.
It's not important.
We don't want to kill Mike. Mike is our hero. Imagine
takes a long
the movie's
time to die
the
from
movie's getting
radiation
tired. Oh, I'm
poisoning.
gonna take a nap, and you just lay back, and you're just in that little part of the thigh meat that's like right here. That's like really comfortable.
yeah.
The best of the body meat. And you're just laying like a little little pill.
Literally die trying to please her.
No.
It can't happen.
No. He
Marie
could do
Curie fills in all of these voids in his life that he doesn't have.
What voids?
She's
He
so
has
smart.
everything.
She knows so many
She's
things.
not a robot.
He is very clever and
What is,
funny.
what is this judgment to say that the
You
beautiful
don't
woman
know
is not
Charlie.
smart?
Don't talk about it
She's
that way.
doesn't even know if he's a
the
ghost.
size of her brain must make her so smart, right?
What even is she like
She's a-
about?
she's
Is
a-
does she like crocheting?
She's
like,
a
I
nice,
don't know.
she was a
about
nice lady who
Chad.
turned 50 feet tall, and she said, "Oh, this is inconvenient," and then Tank started firing at her, and she's really misunderstood, much like Mike is misunderstood when he's in that spaceship all the time in the Satellite of Love, and no one ever understands him. They have a lot to talk about during that movie.
I
But
vote
do
Marie
they after
Curie.
the movie?
Oh, after the movie, he's like, "Hey, let me
You're welcome.
let me just crawl all over you."
Like dive
yeah, let me
inside.
just dive inside.
I'm literally never going to see Chad's side.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Marie
go
Curie?
with
I'm gonna go with Mary Curie.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Kirk, you die. died well.
Goes to
Now I get Kirk too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Whoa,
Thanks, Chad.
damn.
Oh, you get that point as well?
Yeah, I
Oh.
got 5 points in
I
one
thought it was in
round.
the discard pile. Oh.
Thank
Well,
you, Chad.
fi well, Kirk.
All right.
That might have just lost me the game.
Great, Chad. Who
Oh.
are we talking about today?
I can pick any situation, right?
Any situation.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Here it comes.
Tell me about the baby your character has with Rebecca Cunningham from Tailspin.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
The bear thing that runs the plane ship. I forget the main plot of Tailspin.
Is she like hot?
She's not
weirdly
she's
Disney
not
hot?
she's not Rescue Rangers gadget hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's more of
Gadget
like
is a very special kind of-
Gadget's got it
yeah,
going on.
animal.
She's more like any girl from a Goofy movie.
Yeah, a little.
Where it's like,
She looks a lot like Roxanne a little bit.
Yeah, where you're like, I don't
where she's like she's a normal person with a weird sphere
What
nose.
is she? Is she a mouse?
I think she's a bear.
Yeah, I think they're all.
I think she's a bear.
They're not all bears.
No, she is a bear though. I'm pretty sure.
Wrangling
Yeah,
balloon.
she runs the shipment docks or whatever they
We're
do.
figuring out their baby.
Yeah. Tell me about the delivery of their baby.
The
delivery?
What's that?
Okay. All right.
Paint the delivery scene.
Paint the delivery scene. This is
Paint a picture in my mind.
Tell me what the baby looks like. This
No,
is
tell
so
me-
she's in labor.
Yes.
What happens?
Tell me about it.
She has the baby.
Well, many things can happen.
Right.
It could be multiple babies. I'm just throwing ideas out there.
Well, I'll tell you what. Only a bear is able to have a baby with a bear. Right? So, Johnny Five.
The robot?
From Short Circuit. Man,
Johnny Five.
after he gets struck by that lightning, he can feel love. So he and Bear are like, yeah, let's do this. And he's like, you know what, baby? I can just make one. So he makes them a child. And the birthing process is that it pops out like out of an oven.
Oh, okay.
hot.
Is
Literally.
incredibly offensive white guy wearing brown makeup there for the delivery from Short Circuit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I didn't realize that was a white person this whole time. Okay. Barry?
So I'm just gonna say she's a bear, right? Because I don't remember. Bears love honey. Honey's made by bees. So she's going out with Sting.
Okay.
And they're having a baby together.
Master of tantric sex, Sting.
Yep.
Yep.
And so they're gonna have a baby, and he's gonna, soothe her with his dulcet tones, and the baby's gonna come out just fine, and they're gonna have a happy marriage.
What
and
does the
this-
baby look like?
The baby looks like a weird bear human.
God.
What Sting song does he play when the baby comes out?
I think Synchronicity too. Completely.
All right. So while Rebecca from Tailspin, she's standing in the kitchen about to make some toast.
Oh, okay, I like this.
Buttered toast with cinnamon. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, bears love that.
Her husband, Shere Khan from Tailspin, walks in.
Oh,
And all of a sudden,
This is a real fanfic.
and all of a sudden, her water breaks. Shere Khan becomes a flumbling idiot in his nervousness.
Oh, I love that because he's usually so well composed.
She takes charge.
Comment section right now.
She grabs him by the paw. They get on the airplane.
Yeah, Baloo flies it.
And Baloo flies them.
Super demoralizing to Baloo.
Baloo flies them. But Baloo is drunk. So Baloo's doing loop-de-loops. And they get there. But by the time they get there, she's already had the baby. And they all talk about how beautiful this bear-tiger hybrid is. With beautiful eyes.
Oh my God, Chad's
Your
totally in
move,
it.
Eric.
Hold
Totally in.
on. Sting sings doo doo da da da.
That's the actual track.
Because that's what babies like sounds like that.
Okay.
All right. Here's my move. It's some C-Lab, I don't never seen it. They meet and have a baby. Boom, they're both girls. Isn't that wacky? All right. Pick Shere Khan and move on.
The only way that this baby is gonna come out and not die from like weirdness.
Johnny Five would accidentally kill her.
No, pops out a baby robot bear that he made inside his
So
body.
it's just Teddy Ruxpin?
Yeah,
It's just Teddy Ruxpin.
It pops out slowly, and he
Come on, don't fight for someone else.
He delicately picks it up, and then he looks at it longingly, and then looks at Rebecca Cunningham and says, No disassemble.
You know, Barry, if you had said Desert Rose from Sting, you might have won. But come on, Shere Khan's got it. Get it. Oh, that was nice.
Yes, I got to throw away a card.
That is, where is your card?
Right next. It was right next
yeah.
to you.
Oh, it's
Rebecca
right.
Cunningham.
Wow, that's 5 points.
There's 2 Tailspin cards?
Oh, there's probably every character.
There's probably a Darkwing Duck in there somewhere.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Well done, Susie. Well done.
Thank you. I was playing to the judges.
Oh man, it's
I
back
love
to
this.
me. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good one.
So, wait.
Dodger move of laughing at herself for
Yes.
10 minutes.
Yes, this is a good sign.
Okay. Sorry. So Rupert Giles
From
Buffy the Vampire
Okay.
Slayer,
Oh God.
a very handsome man, very learned man. He is having a wedding. But he's having a themed wedding.
Okay.
What is the theme of his wedding with his companion of choice?
Okay.
Okay, so Rupert is going out with Lydia from Beetlejuice.
Okay. I'm sorry, can I ask cartoon version or movie version?
Movie version.
Okay.
Winona Ryder.
Okay.
I don't know if she voiced the cartoon, but it's not important.
It's quoting the movie, so it's from the movie.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, big dark room. And they're gonna have like a goth theme. You know, it's gonna be black on black on black. And it's gonna be really dark and hard to see because everything's just gonna be pitch black. There's not gonna be lights in there.
All right.
But it's gonna mean something to them at least.
All right.
So.
Rupert Giles.
We don't care what other people think of our wedding. It's just for us.
A guy who's as old as time, has one love, and that's Cleopatra. And their wedding is themed off of ancient love. So it's all kinds of old romantic couples through the ages. So we're talking Romeo and Juliet,
They died.
all of the great loves. And that's the theme of their wedding, is just love through the ages.
Dang.
Okay.
Well, everybody knows that Rupert Giles is British because it's on the card. So why not have a British wedding with Daphne from Frasier? They can go.
He essentially is Niles.
Weapons.
He really is just Niles.
Oh, hello, governor. That's what it'll be.
I haven't seen Buffy.
And
I was
they'll
gonna
have,
say, the Giles understanding here is really low.
and you know they'll drink tea and crumpets.
And
Is that right?
crumps.
Crumpets. They'll crump together.
Toaster strudels.
That's gonna be their wedding
it home
dance.
for me.
They're gonna
They'll have Union Jack cheese.
Giles, a man who has spent his entire adult life researching vampires, werewolves, monsters,
Rupert Giles.
staying away in that library, just kind of watching from the wings. Who has captured his heart more than Demona from Gargoyles?
Oh my God.
A living
cartoon character?
The cartoon character Demona. The living living demon.
Yes, yep,
She, in her sassy ways, has captured Giles' heart. And now they have a wedding. It's been a long time. They've gone back and forth. Obviously, Demona's very forceful on the choices,
Yes.
and Giles eventually kind of yields. And the idea of the theme of the wedding is that it's based off her ancient gargoyle ways, which basically resembles like an H.R. Geiger painting.
Okay.
Those are just like weird black monstrosities on the wall and like hell pits kind of coming out of every way. I actually don't know the world of gargoyles too much, so I'm just building it as I go. And the big twist of it is like, as they're about to get married and they're about to go up there to get married, he mentions how wonderful it is that she's captured it so well. She goes, I gotta tell it to you, I actually summoned hell here, so this is actually hell. And then Giles goes, oh, Demona. And then
End of fan fiction.
End of fan fiction.
You win.
Yay!
And
Thank you.
My love of gargoyles is very strong.
Gargoyles was real good. Thank you.
Man, very well done,
okay.
guys.
Yeah.
Now tied with 5.
Okay, you guys ready for this?
Oh man, I need to catch up, y'all.
All right. We got Jake the dog from Adventure Time.
Oh yeah.
What does he turn into during sexy times?
Okay.
We're going real slash fiction now.
Okay.
all right, Jake the dog. He is a guy who's got cool powers. He wants someone else who wants cool powers. He marries the invisible woman. They like to play a really weird game where he has to guess which chair she's on.
What?
And he turns.
Whoa!
Go on.
He turns into a chair. And it's a mix so.
Wait, so she's guessing which chair is him, and he's guessing which chair she's on.
Wait.
But he would know if he was sitting on her. If she was sitting,
She's
if she
sitting
was
in the
sitting on
chairs. And he just walks to the chairs.
I can't do this, I'm crying.
Okay.
Are they sexy chairs? I don't think I follow.
They're not sexy chairs.
Okay, so let's see if it's the woman and Jake the dog.
So they're- okay.
Aaron.
All right.
Barry, don't make me do this.
All right. It's
Something
okay,
with
baby.
chairs and sitting.
Yeah,
It's okay.
look.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. In order to pleasure a duck, the darkest of ducks,
Oh, yeah.
Jake the dog has to turn into a corkscrew penis. Let's get dangerous, guys.
Can we put this on YouTube?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I feel like somehow we're gonna offend something somehow.
We've offended somebody.
We've already
okay.
talked about chair mustache
All right,
rides.
sorry. Okay. Jake, the dog able to change into anything at will,
Precisely.
is the perfect sexual fit for Dr. Frankenfurter, a sweet transsexual transvestite from Transylvania.
From Transylvania,
Sorry, I remember the lyrics. So Jake just turns into an ever morphing series of dicks and vaginas. And that is
Like a
very
wheel.
just like it's just gonna turn. Yeah, just, like you know those like screensavers on your old computer that would just like turn into different shapes and colors.
Yeah.
That's just Jake, but with genitals. And that is how. And Frankenfurter just basically like just climbs on top of that, and they just roll around. That is their way.
I feel like that would be really painful.
It's just, yeah, okay.
No, it's very soft. It's very soft.
Good though. It's good though.
I mean, really, he belongs with Ganesha, the Hindu deity, who is always depicted as riding a mouse. And so they play a game called Ride the Mouse.
This got really hot and steamy in like in 3 minutes.
But she already has a mouse, doesn't she?
Not one that she bangs.
This went from
like,
like
man, I ride
Nick
that mouse
Jr.
all
to
day.
Playboy
He's
at
not
Night
letting me
in
get
like
anywhere
3
near him.
minutes.
No, it started off that way when it was a chair sitting game.
Blood chair.
That felt too real. That felt too, I like
I
that.
don't even know. I'm picking this.
What happened? I blacked out.
I made a terrible choice.
No, you made a great choice. It woke something in
My
all of
mom
us.
is gonna watch this.
So is my mom.
Yeah. Thanks, Barry.
No. I think I'm gonna go with Darkwing Duck.
Yeah!
It did have the best one line.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's good,
right.
dangerous.
That's
Thank you.
dangerous. It's pretty
Thank
good.
you.
Okay.
How many points do you have now, Aaron?
All right.
Let's see.
geez.
Oh man, that's a lot of cards there.
6.
I think Aaron's
Oh
a leader.
man, Aaron's in the lead.
All right. Well, Commander Shepard, she's a lady who knows what she wants and goes after it.
We're saying this is FemShep.
This is FemShep.
This is
Jennifer Hale.
FemShep.
Okay.
FemShep. And what is she gonna do when she retires with her significant other, be it a man or a woman?
She's gonna go. She can't retire. She's gonna go explore the galaxy with male Commander Shepard.
It's basically masturbation.
Oh, wait, so they're just gonna continue to travel?
Oh hell yeah! You can't retire from a life of spelunking. Space lunking.
Space linking.
You know, FemShep, she's basically banged her way across the galaxy, not an insult. There's a lot of hot, steamy.
Hot steamy.
Hot steam. Thane, oh my god, climb on some Thane. Dying Thane. You know she wanted to get with Moradin, even though that wasn't an
It makes
option.
me so hot to think about these
so hot.
scenarios.
Everyone
She-
tried to romance more.
At this point, she's burnt out on pretty much any normal race of person. So what she found love in is in the monolith from 2001. It's an ancient alien artifact. This has clearly been the start of all of her major event lives. There's the thing from the first game that gave her space visions, and the space visions were just like gnashing teeth, which was really weird. That was just what they kept using as footage. The monolith to her is the closest thing she's had to a love anywhere, because she just can go and hang out with it and just staring like, what you about, monolith? And it just stares ominously at her. She's like, I'm gonna crack you.
Does it have a face?
No, it's just a giant black slab.
How does it stare at her?
I mean, it feels like
It
it's
feels-
yeah,
you feel it.
It's just imposing down on her. And as for FemShep, that is the ultimate mystery, and no normal human or alien love can compare.
What do you got for for me?
Wasn't the question how they retire?
Oh, so they retire by just staring at each other. He just goes, I'm gonna figure it out, and just stares back at them, just cut back.
That sounds like a really boring life. And Commander Shepard, not a boring lady. What Commander Shepard needs is Captain Jack Harkness from Torchwood, because look, he'll bang anything, she'll bang anything. They get together, they get each other. They don't have all of this weirdness going on with their relationship. It's very open, it's very free, and they know they love one another. So, when they retire, they just go to a nice, quiet, tropical planet, because in this scenario, planets only have one sort of weather.
Yeah.
And it's a place where they're just like people visiting all the time, and they get their fresh pickings of people to butt touch.
Swinger retirement.
I want to throw in this little wrinkle. You need to respect the canon that he becomes the face of Bo later on.
Yeah, after she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, big spoiler, by the way.
That's a first season spoiler.
That's a huge spoiler.
What do you got for me?
All right, so Lady Shepard is
So fancy,
betrothed to
Lady
Dr.
Shepard.
Zeus
Oh.
from Planet of the Apes.
I like that.
He's a man of science, and she's attracted to that. And they retire to Earth, where he hangs out with all of his monkey friends, and it's like home to her because she's from Earth, and it's nice.
Yeah, you made it sound so facetious.
So there's
like
no-
home to her.
There's no human
I mean, it's not
enslavement?
anymore because now it's a monkey planet, but it was a human planet
I'll go.
when
I'll
she.
go with male Shep.
Woo!
That's the most
Man.
interesting to me.
How many points do you have now, Aaron?
8.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
So, what do you got for us, Aaron?
Okay. So, what? What is it about this morphing robot made of liquid metal named the T-1000 that makes him feel human?
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wait, are we trying to choose somebody who like brings humanity
Humanity out of him?
out of him?
I guess.
Okay.
It's kind of a loose topic, so you can just
Okay.
kind of go free, run free.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. All right. The T-1000 is a lot of stress. It's a cold robotic machine, which, as far as we've seen, has not been able to be reprogrammed like the inferior earlier models. You need someone who can really work with the T-1000 for a long period of time and deal with all of his bullshit. That's why I have C.J. Craig from The West Wing. Listen, after dealing with President Bartlett for like 2 terms, the T-1000 is a pushover. So you can just see her like scolding him, and they do like a Aaron Sorkin walk through the hallways as he just like motors through to kill John Connor, and she's like giving him things to do, and they work on the relationship. C.J. Craig can make that work.
That's good. That's nice. I don't know who that is, but that sounds nice.
Now, Nietzsche. I just said I would never be able to use this card. Nietzsche is a philosopher. He questions what is truth, and the T-1000 would have to sit there and figure out what is truth, which would completely counter everything that it's known up to that point.
No, he's gonna turn into liquid form and just go between his legs. Out of here.
There you have a connection.
Cycle gets out of there.
Why does he just do that with this person?
Yeah.
Craig is very bad. Have you seen President Bartlett? He is a force to be reckoned with.
Nietzsche!
He is dream president.
Okay. So the T-1000, right? Near flawless machine.
Oh, sure.
So I'm sure he's all like full of himself, and you know he needs to be he needs to understand about what it means to be a broken machine, because that's not him. And who can do that but the Red Ring of Death from the Xbox 360? Who will give him that sense of reflection.
God, it's sentient.
And they can discuss what it means to be a machine, which will bring him closer to humanity, because that's like a metaphor.
Okay.
All right. Well, T-1000, he's a supervillain. He needs another supervillain so he can relate to somebody. Dr. Horrible from Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. But he makes him feel human with his huge, throbbing vocal cord.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Because he makes him sing with them.
Fell right into that joke.
Yeah.
Big, huge, throbbing vocal cords.
They throb when he sings. I'm gonna go with the Red Ring of Death.
That's a pretty good one.
I knew there was no way
I
I'd do
didn't
that.
think I'd get to play that, because that's crazy.
Here, tell me how this figure has a wonderful epic battle that results in them kissing. They start fighting, and then they're like,
man.
"But I love you," and that is Che Guevara,
That's a good trope.
historical figure.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
Well, look, not all battles are with fists. Some are on the dance floor.
So they start fighting
Which
and then dancing.
Baby Houseman is very good at. She learns to dance, she learns to express herself, and one day she just expresses herself to Che Guevara.
Is that Baby from the
Dirty
Baby movie?
Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
From the Baby movie.
Yeah.
No, he puts baby in a corner.
Yeah.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which she takes quite literally. And so they battle it out on the dance floor.
Okay.
And then their sick moves are just so enticing, so sexual,
Okay.
that they make out heavily
Okay. In front of everyone.
in front of everyone,
In front of all of those stuffy people.
including her parents.
Including her parents.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so Tony Stark, the Iron Man, travels travels to Argentina because of the regional conflicts taking place there, and he blows up Evita or something. And,
like a PS Vita.
PS
oh no,
yeah.
Evita, the queen or princess
right,
or whatever, I forget. Yeah, Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, that one. And then Che's like, oh no, there's like Tony Stark's here, and then they start fighting. So Tony Stark's firing like rocket missiles, and
What is Che doing?
Che's hiding from the missiles.
Okay.
And it may be like throwing stuff back at him. And then Tony runs out of missiles. And Che's like, oh, I heard like a click. And like his shoulder thing goes like, right. He's like, oh man. And then like Tony runs out of power for some reason because his heart's weak. And then Che helps him revive his heart. And his mask comes off and they're just staring at each other. And then Che goes,
Yeah.
Okay.
and they kiss.
All right. Well,
And then
I
Nickies.
just got one name.
I don't.
Gandalf the Grey,
Oh.
and that's all that needs to be said. Gandalf the Grey.
How do
That's
they fight
it.
it? How do they?
You don't know Lord of the
Gandalf
Rings,
the
do you?
Grey?
Yeah, you don't know about that.
Gandalf the Grey.
He's a wizard.
What do you think Gandalf the Grey
He's
does?
a wizard with the staff.
He's a wizard with the
With a staff.
Ducks and moths.
He goes, don't go past this
None
point.
shall pass.
And then
And then they kiss.
he's like,
All right.
what's the secret password?
You may
Yes.
pass.
And
Go
enter
for
my
it.
butt.
What's the Elvish word for kiss?
Okay, so Che Guevara, being a revolutionary, obviously likes conspiracy theories. And, maybe it likes to be caught up in a web of complicated things. It's like, oh, we gotta figure this out. And like, whoa, what's going on? So he and Moriarty from Sherlock Holmes. When he finds out that Moriarty's at the end of this elaborate plot that he's revolutionizing or whatever, it's a match made in heaven. Because then Che Guevara's whole life is just plots and schemes that Moriarty gives him. He's like, could I get some tea? And then Moriarty's like, if you want some tea, you have to go through the 7 trials.
This is so tough.
Wow. Gandalf the Grey.
Gandalf the Grey.
But Gandalf's not
great.
like, I'm Gandalf, hello.
This is real tough. The Tumblr power in me is saying Moriarty is just leading real strong, but that Tony Stark kiss.
Barry gave a really
That
good.
Tony Stark
That was
kiss.
a hot and heavy kiss.
Tony Stark kiss. Goes Tony Stark.
That means
Oh,
you win. Okay. Close. Good job, Barry. Good job.
I'm the best at slash fiction.
That kiss did it.
Yeah.
Was the kiss.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching us today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's table flip. And this game was suggested to us by the lovely Dodger. Thank you so much for coming on today, and you as well, Chad.
I didn't suggest anything.
We really liked having you guys here today.
Of course.
And we'll see you guys all next time with another episode of Table Flip. Bye, everybody.
Bye.